Now at 8 o'clock, an Eastern Kentucky official is dead after having a seizure in jail. Now his colleagues are speaking to us about his death.
We have an update this morning to the search for a man with Lexington ties who's lost in Bolivia.
And that losing streak continues. The Cats suffered their first loss of the season against the Florida Gators. We'll have the details in sports.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us on your Sunday. I'm Sean Moody.
And I'm Michelle Chamberlain. And a tough loss last night. It was hard to wake up and see the score this morning.
Yeah, I went to bed at halftime. Well, you know, it was still winnable. And so you went to bed and thought, well, maybe when I wake up in the morning, I'll see a win, be able to celebrate. But no such luck.
Not so much. And we'll have highlights later on. But first, let's head to Mike Linden for today's weather.
Well, there's always next year, guys. Looking at our live sky camera this morning in Lexington, things are looking pretty good. The opposite of the box score last night. Temperature-wise, things are much cooler than where we have been lately. Most spots this morning in the mid-50s. A few southeastern Kentucky zones a little bit warmer than that thanks to the cloud cover that hung around through the evening hours. But for most of the Commonwealth, temperatures are down almost 10 degrees from where we were at this time yesterday. Back into the mid-50s and much cooler than normal. It's feeling a lot more like fall, to say the least, and it looks like this feeling should stick around right up and into the start of the season on Wednesday. Coming up, I'll take you hour by hour and show you what we can expect to find in the days ahead.
This morning, Kentucky State Police is investigating an Eastern Kentucky official's death.
Early Saturday morning, 51-year-old Ricky Gooden died in Bell County. The former county magistrate was indicted earlier this week on a charge of solicitation to commit murder, among other charges. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is at the live desk this morning with the details. Good morning, Hillary.
Good morning, Sean and Michelle. State police say their preliminary investigation indicates this all started when Bell County Magistrate Ricky Gooden, who, as you mentioned, was in jail on a solicitation to commit murder charge, began having a seizure in his cell early yesterday morning. Investigators say guards at the jail contacted Bell County EMS, who then transported the 51-year-old to Pineville Community Hospital. Medical officials there say he had another seizure after arriving at the hospital and then died a short time later. Police say foul play is not suspected and an autopsy is scheduled at the state medical examiner's office in Frankfort. Gooden was arrested after troopers say they were made aware of threats made by the magistrate to arrange the murder of another person. This was not his first arrest. Earlier this year, he faced more than a dozen drug and theft charges after police say he sold drugs out of his pawn shop. Gooden's death is still under investigation. In our next half hour, hear from the Bell County Judge Executive about this loss. At the live desk, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Thank you. We're tracking a developing story here at 8 o'clock this morning. Overnight, police and firefighters in Jessamine County were called out to a wreck just outside Nicholasville. This happened on River Road around 3:30. We're still trying to get details about exactly what happened, but authorities in Nicholasville have not released much information yet. We know at least one person was hurt, but we're not sure the condition of that person. We will have the latest as this story develops. Also new this morning, deputies in Boyle County are investigating a deadly accident. Authorities there say just before midnight, a car was going down Johnson Branch Road just outside Junction City when it went off the road and hit a tree. The car's driver, Miranda Greer of Danville, was pronounced dead there at the scene. Sheriff's deputies are still investigating. Also new this morning, Lexington police are investigating after they say someone shot through a window. This happened on Center Parkway around 12:45 this morning. Officers say a bullet shattered a window and then went into a ceiling. Luckily, no one was hurt, but police haven't made any arrests.
Authorities in Berea are investigating this morning after someone found a person dead on the side of a road. Just before midnight Friday, officers found 71-year-old Billy Croucher at the intersection of Prospect and Forest Streets. Investigators say they're confident Croucher was the victim of a hit-and-run driver.
We know for a fact that this was a hit-and-run collision. Our accident reconstructionist was called to the scene. We had it roped off for about 3 hours while we processed the scene, collected evidence.
Police are still trying to track down that driver. Croucher's neighbors say they have seen him walking around in that area often late at night.
WKYT has an update this morning into the search for a man with ties to Lexington who's now lost in South America. Enrique Rodriguez is a geophysicist. He went to Henry Clay High School and studied at the University of Kentucky. Rodriguez went missing in Bolivia 2 weeks ago, and his father has now gone to Bolivia to help with the search. Overnight, his father told us that rescuers will launch 2 separate search parties tomorrow. The family says the area where Rodriguez went missing does have a lot of edible vegetation and fish, and so they hope despite being lost and isolated, he is still alive. Well, it was just a heart-wrenching loss after a big defensive battle last night as the Kentucky Wildcats suffered their first loss of the season.
Yeah, and Kentucky's losing streak against Florida now extends into its 29th season. WKYT's Lee K. Howard has the highlights of last night's game.
Hey there, all week Kentucky players had heard that this was the year that they were to beat the Florida Gators, but the Gators weren't just going to hand over the victory on Saturday night. It was a sold-out Commonwealth Stadium on hand for this one. Kentucky's first offensive possession of the ball game. 3rd and 10. Patrick Toll's pass tipped and then picked off by Vernon Hargraves. Now, there was question this week if Hargraves would even play in the ball game. Returned to the 20-yard line. Toll's actually the one that made the touchdown-saving tackle there. Ensuing drive for the Gators. Going for it on 4th and goal. Will Greer nowhere to go, but toward the pylon. He's going to dive for it. Gets in for the touchdown. After a Kentucky field goal, Florida would find the end zone once more in the final seconds of the first half. Kelvin Taylor gives Florida the 14-3 lead at the break. Wildcats facing a 3rd and goal from the 5 to start the 4th quarter. Toll's pass intended for Blake Bone sails high. Wildcats kept out of the end zone once again. Kentucky with one last drive to win it. A chance with under a minute to go, facing 4th and 27. Tolles is just going to air it out. He's got a chance here. Receivers knocked down. Nothing's called. It's an interception, and Florida preserves the victory. Kentucky comes up short once again to those Florida Gators by the score of 14-9. The Wildcats now 2-1 on the season. They'll have to put that behind them as they welcome in Missouri to Commonwealth Stadium next Saturday night, 7:30 on the SEC Network. Guys?
Commonwealth Stadium was sold out for last night's game. Fans turned out bright and early for a big conference matchup. They were confident they'd win. Both Kentucky Proud and Florida faithful were out in force to support their teams.
Have you seen our defense this year? Hello.
Yeah, it's awesome. We've been waiting for it, and we know it's going to happen today. So we want to be here to see it.
Yep, 28 years is long enough.
Yeah, I come all the way up from Florida wanting to see a good game. I hope it's a good, tight game. I hope no injuries and,
Despite the loss, one potentially troublesome outcome was avoided. If fans stormed the field, as many expected they would, UK would have been on the hook for a $250,000 fine.
Yeah, always next year.
Yeah.
That's what, of course, what we've said every year for the past 28 years. But, there is maybe 30 is the magic number. It's 8:07 on your Sunday morning, and we're just getting started.
Yeah, after the break, a trapped pup and her best friend have gone viral this week. The story behind the amazing picture coming up.
And the Pope is headed to the U.S. this week, but he's not just sitting around for the weekend. We'll have the latest on the Pope's talks in Cuba and the rest of your world headlines in just a minute.
Things are looking good to get our Sunday morning started, but don't be fooled by this beautiful image. It's feeling a lot more like fall outside, and I'll show you what to expect here in the waning days of summer coming up.